German philosopher and businessman Friedrich Engels said, "Everything must justify its existence before the judgment seat of reason, or give up existence," meaning everything actually has always had the need and the necessity to justify itself through reason in one way or another for its permanent existence and its permanent seat in the lives as well as in the mentality of man in one way or another. And that means if it's not reasonable, then it's not acceptable, approvable, admirable either. If it lacks reason, rationality and justice about itself as well as its character, then it somehow becomes unacceptable and unholy and unwanted and God knows what. But reason in everything actually is not always possible. Everything cannot be reasonable, such as our happiness, contentment, satisfaction and the other good feelings cannot always be regulated by reason because they are not parts of our rationality. They come from our own internal achievements and outward conquests and from the overcoming of societal challenges, external bias and other authoritative powers and demands as well. And that means everything cannot be reasonable and everything cannot also justify itself before the lens of reason. But then again, in the modern world, everything has to have reason, justification and other criteria about itself, and then only it becomes acceptable, admirable, useful, practical, etc. But then again, the point is, in everything, one thing is always impossible, and that is reason. If we include reason into everything, then obviously it loses its significance, worth, meaning, etc. and it ceases to be interesting, mysterious, intriguing, etc. And if we also constantly apply reason, rationality into our behavior as well as into our actions, perceptions, communications and relationships, then we will not be able to continue anything further moving forward, and we will lose everything, including the relationships, the happiness, contentment, joy, pleasure, etc. because reason cannot be applicable, suitable to everything, and everything is also not subject to reason for its existence in the world. And that means everything exists not out of reason but out of necessity and natural phenomena, and again universal circumstances and reasons, and not because of intellect or reason itself that we have created. So everything